It's safe to say that spring 2020 for the anime community is a bad one. Most things that came out are forgettable to say the least, and it couldn't have come in a worser time. With the entire world stopping simultaneously, the world of anime is doing the same. Except for one particular anime. Tower of God. It was a highly anticipated anime. People had high expectations, and let's just say Tower of God met them all.
I will say, from what I have seen from this first episode, I am intrigued. I am 100% intrigued. I am curious and I want to watch more.
This is a big brain series, and I like that shit. So
amazing. SIU? Is that the person that wrote this? CU did an amazing job. I don't know if I pronounced it right.
I have no knowledge on the source material. I can only go off what I'm saying. This episode had me hooked.
Having seemingly gained fame and even trending on Twitter in its first day, Tower of God is slowly becoming one of the staples of the 2020 year for anime. Sure, not as competitive as years prior, but still packed with many great anime. You know, we have Kaguya-sama, Food Wars, and of course, Ishizoku Reviewers. But I think Tower of God can go even further and perhaps can change the anime community forever. If you don't know, Tower of God is about 25th Bam, a young boy who never experienced society and never interacted with anyone except Rachel, or as he calls her, but I'ma call her Rachel. He wanted to continue his life with Rachel until one day Rachel decided, fuck it, let's climb a tower. A tower that can grant anyone's desire if one can climb to the top. So what did Rachel want? Infinite mortality, power, wealth, the other 7 deadly sins? No. There's said to be a beautiful starry sky that can be seen from atop of the tower, and thus Rachel wants to see the sky. Unable to persuade her to stay, Bam chases after Rachel into the Tower of God. Don't know about you, but Bam sounds like a sin. The characters in Tower of God aren't mind-blowing or anything like that, but can hold their own when compared to other anime. Bam is probably the weakest character in the entire show, which sounds kinda weird because he is the main character and all, but yeah. And his sidekick / rival is basically Killua. It's obvious that the anime has a well-formulated story with a lot of potential. Every floor of Tower of God is undoubtedly going to contain stronger challenges as the characters move up each level. As a result, each next episode is going to become more and more intense as we go on. The drawing style is also very unique. The background for me is what makes the anime brilliant. It can be a deal breaker for most, but if you're used to the non-traditional anime style, it's perfect for you. It's kind of like Mob Psycho's art style, where it's not really traditional, but it looks really cool when put together. So if you like how Mob Psycho looks, you'll probably like Tower of God. The music in the anime is so good. It's composed by Kevin Penkin, who also made the music for Shield Hero and Made in Abyss. The opening and ending are also god tier. Haha. The ending for me is probably my favorite ending I've heard in a very long time. When that's all said and done, Tower of God is still just an anime. How would it change the anime scene as a whole? Well, you see, Tower of God is originally a Korean webtoon, the first of its kind to get an anime adaptation. For simpletons, the anime industry usually revolves around mangaka such as Akira Toriyama, Eiichiro Oda, and the like to make a manga. Then, if it's successful, animation studios will look to adapt it. This process could take up to 5-6 years or possibly more. But this time around, Telecom Animation Film, a company owned by TMS Entertainment, had a different idea. They adapted a work from Webtoon, a site where literally anyone can upload their own comics as they please. I tested it out by uploading a masterpiece of my own and it worked just fine. I'm expecting a call from Toei pretty soon. Okay, that was obviously a joke, but soon it won't have to be. If Tower of God goes well, animation studios won't have a reason not to look into adapting more webtoons and other mediums where there's less middlemen in the equation. As a result, letting aspiring artists who don't necessarily have the time or patience to go through the corporate way of making manga become mangakas. What I'm trying to say is becoming mangakas the traditional way won't have to be the only way. I guess you could say that Tower of God is walking so that everyone else can run. By everyone, I mean my very intricate comic, which is soon going to become a masterpiece of an anime. I'm Donald Trunks, subscribe and bye.